Hey, welcome back everyone. And today we will be doing the all exercise tier list. I know, extremely original idea, but I think it could be pretty fun. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're starting with, I guess, some good old fashioned barbell rows. Now, everyone loves this exercise. I've done it a few times and I've heard it's just a very, very fun, very pumping type of exercise. So I think I'll throw it into A. Everyone loves a good old barbell row. Next up, we have the iconic bench press. Everyone does bench press. Everyone loves bench press. I think it's safe to say we're throwing this bad boy straight into S tier. I mean, me personally, not the best at bench press. I've always struggled. I don't understand how people can easily get like 225, 250, 275. I've always had difficulty with it. I don't know if it's due to my form or what, but bench press still, even if I struggle with it, very exciting workout all around. Absolutely incredible. Next, we have cable chest flies. This one I actually very much enjoy. I feel like you get an incredible chest pump from this one, like just as good as bench press, if not like even better. And I even saw a video saying it like mathematically does have the best chest pump and it gives you the best hypertrophy in the chest. So we're definitely gonna have to throw it into. I don't know if I put an S tier because again it's just one isolated muscle workout, but I'll throw it into A for now. Maybe I'll change it later, but pretty fun, very good, very powerful, awesome exercise. The only weakness is it takes up a lot of space because you have to get two different cables in order to do it, and taking up lots of space in the gym is undesirable. But hey, I'll put it into A for now. Next up, it looks like we got cable bicep curls. Uh, Me personally, and this might be a hot take, not the biggest curl guy. Don't mind certain curls, but this one specifically, the cable curls, not the best. I get a lot of pain in my forearm, and not the muscle, like the actual bone. And even when I have perfect form, it doesn't have good pain. So I'm gonna just throw this one into. I'll put it into C tier. Not the worst, but not the best either. I think there's better things you can do for your biceps. The next one we have is one arm lateral raises. Now, I absolutely love this one. This one is incredible. It feels amazing. The burn is amazing. It helps you get massive shoulders and just everything about it is just lovely. I love this one so much. It feels great. It looks great. Just everything about it is awesome. Yeah, call me obsessed, but I this one is incredible. So we're putting her straight into S tier. Okay, next one we got cable tricep curls. Now, I'm more of a tricep pull down type guy, but I get the appeal to this one. You can get a little bit better range of motion than the typical tricep pull downs. But you know, about the same workout. Good old triceps. You always need those good triceps. So it's a decent workout to do. I'll put her in a B tier. We'll fill in the gap right here. Next one is what looks like sitting rows, just like sitting cable rows, and just like the one arm lateral raises, I very much enjoy this one. This one is super fun, and I it's exciting when you can do a lot of weight with it because it's like a really big flex, and it just feels amazing. It gives you like a huge like combined back effort. Like you get lots of pump all over your entire back. The lats feel like they're burning and everything is just working together as you just yank that cable back. And it has emphasis on form as well, but not too much. And it's just a very well balanced, very exciting workout, and it's really badass when you can put a lot of weight on. Not too much because you don't want to be an ego lifter, but it's a pretty exciting overall workout. I'll throw her into A tier. I don't know if it's on the same level as these two guys, but it's close. It's definitely close. The next one we have is interesting enough. We got some cardio. Didn't know cardio was on this list. I kind of briefly scanned it before making this, but there we are. Just a good old treadmill run. Why am I saying good old? I used to be a runner, yes, but treadmill running is just massively inferior to running outside. If the weather is good at all, and I mean at all, choose running outside over running on a treadmill. Running on the treadmill isn't the worst, but it's not great. You can get shin splints pretty easily. It's very boring. I feel like it's just the track, it always goes at the same constant speed. It's just not the best experience, not gonna lie. It's all right. Like when there's weather is terrible and you have to like run on the treadmill, that's completely fine. But most of the time, I just try to avoid the treadmill unless I have to use it because the weather is horrible and stuff. I'm gonna throw her into D tier. I don't think it's the worst thing ever, but it's just not great. The next one we have, well, the character looks like he's doing some sort of CrossFit type pull up, which would be automatic F tier, but I'm just gonna assume just regular pull ups in general. So if we're going just with regular pull ups, pull ups are, you know, another iconic workout. Everyone loves their good old pull ups. I mean, it's just you get a huge pump in like the entire like back and shoulders and just everything. Just it's the whole back of your body working to pull yourself up. It's like you could do the entire pull, like an entire pull day in like one single workout with a pull up. Super iconic workout. Everyone knows what a pull up is. Everyone, it's a very good benchmark. It's just in every way, I think pull ups are a very complete workout. Next, it looks like we have sit ups. Now, sit-ups are interesting because everyone wants their like good old sexy six pack and all that, and everyone wants these giant abs and everything. I don't think sit-ups are really the best way to get there. Sit-ups and crunches are only really effective when you have weight, like when you're holding like a plate or something to like actually make it more difficult, because otherwise you could do it all day and all night. And doing extremely high reps with extremely low weight is not very good for muscle building or strength building. No, I don't like diss anyone who does high rep low weight. Like that's fine, but there's a point where it becomes, once the reps become too high, you're just not getting any gains at all. So I don't know. I'd say regular sit-ups, like not very, I don't really enjoy them too much. Not very effective, not very fun. I mm, I don't know if I put them in C or just gonna throw them in D for now. I mean, there's an E and an F, so they're not the worst thing ever, but the same as treadmill, just not the best. It's okay. Next we have decline bench. Oh, decline bench instant S. Sorry, inside joke. But in all honesty, the benefit to these the decline benches, you get a good pump in your lower chest and mid chest, and you know, the chest isn't the biggest muscle, so I don't think you have to do all these different chest type workouts, but you know, it's a pretty highly regarded muscle. And I think the decline bench is actually a pretty effective workout at getting that lower chest, better than most things actually. And it's a good one to throw into your routine. So definitely great. So, you know, as a joke, it would go straight into S tier, but that's an inside joke. So, you know, I'll put it up to B. I think it's a decent one, but I still feel like you can do a little bit more for your chest, and there's other workouts that'll give you a better combined pump for your chest rather than focusing on like all the parts of the chest in one workout because you don't want to overwork it. Next one, it looks like we have dips. It's weird. It looks like he's holding the bar in a weird way, but it's dips. Okay. Dips, I love dips. This is like one of my favorite workouts. I just absolutely love them. They're fun, they're exciting. It's like pull-ups where like it really shows how far you've come in the gym with your progress and stuff. Because I remember when I could only do like 6 dips with like 30-pound offset or something, and now I can do like over 20 with like 0-pound offset. Just a really, really, really fun progressive thing. And if you are lucky enough, you can get a belt and like a plate or something, and then you can make the dips actually difficult, so you can do lower reps as well. But anyways, dips are extremely versatile. You can do them anywhere. I guess same thing as like pull-ups and push-ups. You can just do them literally almost anywhere as long as there's like poles or like bars or rails or something. You can do them. Very fun, very exciting, very awesome. Just all around wonderful workout. Love them. They're going to S tier, of course. Dips are just amazing. Next up, we have what seems to be like regular dumbbell bench press. This looks like there's no incline or decline. He's just laying there on the bench. So this one, very good workout, I believe. It's a very good chest pump. I'm more of a cable fly type guy, but this one's also a pretty nice workout. You can definitely get by with this one. And not only does it give you the middle chest, it kind of covers the entire chest muscle, and it's just an overall pretty good thing. Just remember, don't overwork your chest with like 50 different types of these workouts. Just make sure you're doing it all in moderation, and this workout will be great for you. I'll put it into B tier. I believe that's a pretty good spot. It's where it belongs. Next, what we have here is good old one-legged squats with dumbbells. I'm trying to remember if we call it Bulgarian or whatever. I'm bad at my names sometimes, but this one is the good old hamstring murderer and the good old quad murderer. It hurts. It really hurts. But it gives you a decent leg pump, I'd say. I think there's better ways to work out your legs than this one. So I'm not going to put it in the best tier, but it's an all right one. And if you need to get like a little bit of additional leg pump, it's a good one to practice. But I personally believe there are better things you can do for your legs than this one. So I'll put it into C tier for now. Ooh, we got sitting dumbbell flies, it looks like. These ones are, I actually enjoy these a decent amount. And I used to do them all the time. Not so much anymore. I do more cable fly type stuff, but this one is also a pretty effective one. It gives you a long, strong, like even chest pump. And you feel super powerful while you're doing it. It's an overall pretty enjoyable one, pretty aggressive pump. The only real downside is the people around you are going to be pissed because you're taking up a massive amount of space and you can't have any benches near you with this workout. But other than that, pretty good, well-rounded workout. I don't think it's like up there with like the like bench press or something, but I think it's a pretty exciting, pretty powerful, pretty again, well-rounded, good workout. So I'll throw her into B tier. Next one, we have one-arm dumbbell rows. Now, I feel like this is an iconic back workout. Everyone loves getting the good back pump in. Again, me personally, I don't do these the most. I more do like cable rows and stuff. I love lat pulls and cable rows. But this one is also a very effective one. It's just not my personal choice. I don't do the most dumbbell workouts. I do a lot of machines. People say a lot of the time not to do machines, but I definitely do a decent amount, probably more than I should. But this one is decently fun, decently exciting, good workout. I will not judge anyone who is doing the one-armed dumbbell rows. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was called for a second. So I'll throw it into B tier as well. Pretty good one all around. The next one we have is dumbbell shoulder press. Now, I actually do these all the time. Probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, shoulder workout. It's intense. It's kind of scary sometimes. It's hard, but it's a very fun one, and it's very effective at building shoulder muscle and shoulder mass. And this is all around pretty good one, pretty effective. Feel pretty strong. The downside to it is you most definitely want a spotter or something like that if you're going for heavy weights. Like picking up the weight is the hardest part, and if you screw up a rep or if you can't complete the rep, 9 times out of 10 you're in some sort of danger. Like it's just not optimal, and that can be a scary thing to it. But overall, it's a very good one, and I highly recommend it. A tier, I'll put it in. Next one we have is a pretty good tricep workout. It looks like I forget what this one is called as well, but it's something with dumbbell, tricep, whatever. Yeah, if someone's, I know everyone watching is screaming in their head what like the actual name to it is and pissed that I don't know, but can't remember all of these. But again, very effective tricep workout, very powerful. I like doing pull downs and stuff, but this one is also very good. If you want those huge triceps, this is an important one that'll help you on your journey. And I believe it's pretty solid. And I know I've been putting tons of these into B tier, but I believe this one also goes into B tier just for the fact that it's pretty good. But I don't know if I can put it into S tier because I haven't done it the most and it's not my like personal workout of choice. I just love tricep pull downs more than anything. Next one we have is it's like the front lateral raise, I guess you could call it. I mean, that's basically what it is. I'm sure there's a name for it somewhere, but I personally do not think these are very good at all. I feel like this is like if you wanna hit spine day, I guess you can do these, but personally, I don't think these are the most effective. Like if you're trying to target those muscle groups, either just do regular lateral raises or lean forward or something. But this one like causes you to lean back and arc, and it doesn't seem like a good one. And I feel like if you're doing some sort of upper body thing, you're not going to be doing lower body in conjunction, because she's squatting down for like when she leans it down. I don't think this is a very effective one and very good. It can like hurt bones and joints and stuff. And I'm gonna put it into, I don't know if I could put it into F. It's not like the be all and all horrible workout, but it's not like, don't do these, honestly. The next one we have is cable rows, it looks like. Or I guess I should say standing cable rows, but because I already put regular cable rows in there. Very effective back workout. Feel very powerful doing it. Very good pump. Still a pretty decent one, and I think it's a good idea to do this one. I'm gonna throw it into. I guess I'll throw it into B tier as well, because I feel like that's where I'm throwing everything that's like decent, like these decent isolation workouts. And I think all of B tier is isolation workouts. Yep, it's hilarious. Okay, ooh, next one we got. It looks like some sort of hex bar deadlift. I assume that's what it is. It's hard to tell because there's like, he looks like he's holding a bunch of stuff, but I'm just gonna call it a hex bar deadlift, even if that's not quite what it is. Uh, I personally love hex bar deadlifts. You can display an incredible amount of strength while not risking destroying your lower back, which is incredible. Like regular deadlifts are great and all, don't get me wrong, but there's so much risk to hurting your back even when your form is perfect. But with hex bar deadlifts, you just get way more like back relief, and you can really just demonstrate pure power and just only focus on how strong you're doing rather than not killing your back. And I think that's really effective at making a really fun, exciting, powerful workout. So I'm going to put this into S tier. I love a hex bar deadlift stuff, and it's really fun to like throw in a massive amount of plates and just kick it, just haul, just lift that thing up, pure demonstration of power. Okay, the next one we have is like another sort of front lateral raise, which is again very mid workout. I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna put it with this one as well. They're about the same. I know they're a little bit different, but I don't. I'm gonna put them into the same category. Next one we have is front squats. Okay, if you're doing front squats, do back squats. Like, come on. I've done front squats before, and it's just not the same. Like, you can't do as much weight, and like literally like rests on your bones. Like, it's just not too fun. It's scary because you could, like, if you mess up, you could just severely injure yourself, and it hurts to do, and you can't do as much weight. And I just do back squats. Like, come on. We'll put her into, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but I don't think it's great, so I'll put it into D tier. Next one we have is, this is the leg press where gravity is the normal way, not the one where the leg press is upside down. So there you go, I guess. Great job explaining it. Thank you. This one, now, if you don't have a spotter for just regular old back squats, which is me, like I rarely have a spotter, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. This one's good because it's relatively safe. You're not gonna like hurt yourself. The issue with this one is your range of motion is worse, and you're not working out your stabilizers, and you're not going into your natural range of motion. So it's not the best for you, but if you really just need to get a good leg pump in, this machine is fine. Like you can get your feet in the right position and do a few good old squats. You get a good pump in. You feel pretty strong. I think it's decent. Again, back squats are much better than this one, but it is what it is. It's good for what it is, I think, and especially when you're alone, it's pretty good. So I'll put her into B tier. Next one we have, it looks like hammerhead curls, or alternating hammerhead curls. This one I actually recently incorporated into my workout because there's a part of the bicep that you rarely work out, I found out, and it's like you're normally going for the front of your bicep, but this one actually gives you a little bit of like, it gives you fuller definition in your bicep while also working out your forearms a bit. Now, I don't do any sort of like forearm isolation workouts because I don't see the point, but you still want to have decently big forearms and decently strong forearms, and this one's really good at doing that. And forearms are what people see, so It's good. It's good for that reason, and you can build some pretty good strength with this one. You also get a good bicep pump, and you can get fuller definition in your biceps. And it seems like everyone's obsessed with biceps. So I think this one's a very well-rounded, very good workout. So I'm gonna throw it into A tier. Maybe it's just because I recently started it and it's been effective for me, but and a little bit of bias there. But it's pretty good. Next one we have is the good old leg raisers. I'm bad at these actual names, but I it's like I know all these workouts by heart, but I don't know them by name. But this one, very effective core workout, very very powerful. Gives you the nice arrow, the arrow that you had to pull down your pants to show, but you at least you have that like sick arrow at the bottom of your abs, which really completes the look. And this one's pretty enjoyable, fun core workout. Yeah, it gives you nice back relief, kind of hanging from the bar and stuff, and you can just focus on solely your core and just building muscle down there and stuff. And a lot of the times you don't target your lower abs very well, so this one can help improve that. So, with that being said, I'll throw it into A tier. I think it's a pretty solid workout. Next one, it looks like we have jumping onto crates and stuff. People will do these on a regular basis. Me personally, I'm not as much. I'm not as much of a calisthenic type person, or like parkour type person. So I don't do these quite as much. But I would say a good, well-rounded workout gives you a good like overall like. It's not only is it a strength test, but it gives you a good like gets your heart rate flowing and your blood moving and all that. And overall, pretty good. I'll put it to B. Next one we have is incline bench press, and boy, do these hurt. But the benefit to it is you not only work your upper chest, but you work out your shoulders. Now, it's a pretty tough one, I gotta say. Not the best at this one, but it gives you a very good pump at the end. You feel strong, you feel good, and definitely a good one to incorporate into your workout you can get a more complete look on your upper body after doing this one. I think overall, decent workout. I know I'm just absolutely crowding B tier by this point, but I feel like so many of these are like, kind of like pretty good workouts. The next one we have is overhead press, dumbbell overhead press. I know I was ranting about how great the other one is, but I think this one is actually even better. Like, I think the previous one, which I'll show with my mouse right here, like this one's good and all, but it can be a little bit sketchy because you can really hurt joints and stuff, and it's a little bit dangerous. I feel like it's a lot harder to get injured with this one, and I absolutely love shoulder workouts. Like just shoulder presses and stuff are just wonderful. They feel great. They're awesome. They're intense, but they're rewarding. Just picture the feeling you feel like in the middle of like a set of these. It's just something else. And then like just the whole like compound movement of like getting them in the air too, which is scary sometimes, just yanking them up into the air and pressing them. It's just the whole experience is wonderful. And I'm throwing these into S tier. I know I was ranting about how great these are, but I think these are even better because you get a little bit of leaning back, so it's a little bit safer and a little bit less sketchy. Oh, you can also do a little bit more weight too. So if you're an ego lifter, you got it. Next one we have, I feel like we're on a streak of some really good ones up until we got lab pull downs here, and very good workout, extremely good compound workout. Awesome for the lats as the name intends, and just very good for your whole back in general. You can feel an absolutely amazing pump with this one. You can do a lot of weight. You feel powerful. This one is it's just an incredible workout overall. I love doing these. This one is a very like kind of classical workout. This is like one of the very first workouts I did when I very first started the gym. So it also has a special place in my heart. I absolutely love lat pull downs. So for that reason, they're going up in S. The next one we have, and as I said, we're on a good streak. We have lateral raises with dumbbells. Absolutely love this one. People hate how agonizingly painful this one is, but anything like around my shoulders and deltoids and everything, like I absolutely love workouts like this. Just anything with the shoulders it's just amazing. I can't explain it. It's just the perfect pump. These ones are really good for building broad shoulders, more of the back to be huge. You can lean forward on these ones, and just these ones are just incredible all around to like build muscle, and they feel good, and just I love these so much, and they're going right into S tier. Absolutely like amazing workout. And now we have the controversial leg press. Now, everyone talks about this one because this one will 100% destroy your lower back when you do it. Like 100%. It's really fun though. Like you can do like incredible amounts of weight with this one, like incredible amounts of weight. And that's always really exciting to be casually like leg pressing like 500 pounds or more or whatever. It just feels incredible. The issue again is it's very like you don't get a lot of free range of motion and your body's forced into this position. And you know, when like 500 pounds of stress is going straight to your lower back, that's not optimal. Don't do these, but also do these because they're super fun and exciting, give you a good pump, but it also, you know, shortens the life of your back by at least a year every time you do them. So I guess I can't put them into a good tier, but I can't put them into a bad tier. So we'll put them in the middle, C tier. There you go. Talk amongst yourselves about that one. Ooh, next one. We got some good old hamstring curls, it looks like. I love these. They're extremely painful, I know, but they're extremely rewarding as well. And it's such a great pump by the end. It's such an exciting, like, I keep saying these same few words, but exciting, powerful, and fulfilling workout. Just something special about this one. I do enjoy working out legs, and this one is no exception to that. And yeah, it can be really, really tough at times, but the amount of power you have in your legs is just, it really helps make this workout shine. So I'm gonna put it into A tier for now. I'm obsessed with these a little bit more, but this one's also very fun. Next one we got is another form of leg press. Now I know I spoke pretty highly about the other leg presses and stuff, but I hate this one. I really hate this one. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just like the exact trajectory of this one, but it sucks, man. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't like this one, but you know, it's again, the downside is it's not good for your back, and you don't get a lot of free range of motion, which isn't great. But you know, you get a good leg pump with this one. If you don't have a spotter, I guess it's good to do. But I kind of hate this one. It's just, I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. But it's not the worst thing ever. I'll throw it into D for now, I guess, because it's still okay, but it's just okay. Next we got chest press. Now, chest press, it's a good one. I love chest press. This one is like the secondary bench press. It's like the little brother to the bench press. Like, I mean, obviously bench press is like the one you want to do optimally, and it's like the amazing one, but this one is also just absolutely goated, and you don't need a spotter, and you can just get right on it and get going. Wonderful workout. I don't know if I put it quite into S tier because I feel like that's where bench press is, and it's not the same, but I'm gonna put her into A tier because it's very well rounded, very solid, very fun, good chest workout. Again, like I do flies and chest press, and then I'll try to do bench press when I have like someone to spot for me and stuff. But overall, very good. One of the best chest ones. Now it looks like we got some sort of cable lateral raise. I always do free weight with lateral raises. I think that's the best way to do it. But you know, these aren't bad at all either. Very good one overall, and I will never judge anyone who does this one. So if you want to do this instead of dumbbells, completely fine by me. I'll put her into A tier. I think it's a pretty solid workout. Next we got some good old calisthenics with muscle ups. Muscle ups are tough, man. I don't know. Like it's not my thing. I guess I can't really speak for it because I haven't really done it. I don't really do stuff like this as much. So, you know, for all my calisthenic boys, I'll put it into B tier for you guys. I hope that's good enough for you. I mean, I know you guys would put it straight into S, but since I haven't had experience with it, I can't really put it up there. So, but you know that somewhere in my heart it could be up there. But for now, it'll be in the B tier. Next thing we got is kind of, again, can't do names with all this stuff. I obviously know what this workout is. I just don't know it by name, but very fun, very good for powerlifting and stuff. Every power lifter like loves this one. This is the iconic powerlifting one. So I believe very, very good, well-rounded workout. Huge emphasis on form though. You have to have good form for this, otherwise you're gonna die. So just ensure that you have good form and that you know what you're doing with this one. And this can be a pretty good workout. I'm gonna put it into B tier as well because it's not my cup of tea quite as much. So there you go. B tier is getting massive. Oh my goodness. Okay. Next up, we have pastor curls. Now, I used to do pastor curls all the time. Like they were like the go-to curl for me. I recently switched to just regular old curls. The reason being, with pastor curls, I felt too much strain on my forearms. I just didn't like that. I'd rather feel like only the pump in like my biceps and stuff. Like okay, with hammerhead curls, I do like agree that it's good to have that forearm pump, but like with the pastor curls, I feel like again it was just like almost felt like it was putting strain on my bone rather than my forearm muscle, and I just really didn't like that. It was a little too sketchy for me, so I do just regular standing like barbell curls, and I'll do like hammerhead curls and stuff, and it's just way easier on my like joints and bones and stuff, and it feels like I'm getting a better pump. So I think pastor curls are definitely good, but I personally prefer more of the standing type stuff. So I'll put it into B as well. I think it's decently good. I feel like okay, next one we got is another sort of pull-up one. So maybe the other one is CrossFit pull-ups, and for that reason we're putting her into F tier. But so we'll treat this one like it's the real pull-up, and all the things I said about pull-ups earlier. So we're putting this right into S tier because we know how great pull-ups are, and we'll just say these are CrossFit pull-ups, and I'll throw them into F tier, and I'll throw this one into S tier, and we'll call it at that. This one's a pretty rare one. I don't think anyone's heard of this one. Push-ups, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, obviously sarcasm. Push-ups are the probably the most iconic workout ever. Like they're technically calisthenics, but everyone knows push-ups, and it's like just the iconic quote unquote get into shape type workout. Like it's funny how like iconic push-ups are with like just with working out and everything. And like when you think about working out and you think about fitness, just push-ups are the first thing that comes to mind, even though it's literally just like a chest and tricep workout, but it's like the most famous one by far. It's insane. But overall, push-ups extremely versatile, extremely good. Like they're hyped up for a reason. They're just good. Very, very good. Now, I don't think they're quite as good if you're more experienced at the gym. Like you can normally do a lot of push-ups to the point where like you're not going to get the most pump out of them. Definitely for like beginners and stuff, push-ups are the go-to. Like they're not lying about push-ups. Putting her into S tier. Okay, next one we have, it looks like deadlifts, but I see deadlifts later onto the list over here. So I don't, this is like a half range of motion or something. I guess I'm not as familiar with this one, but I don't know. If you're doing a deadlift, just do the full deadlift. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna. Someone's an expert with this one. Is gonna make fun of me for not understanding it fully, but I'll put it into C tier for now. I don't really have much to say about it, so I guess middle of the road is fine for it. All right, next one we have is back flies or whatever you want to call it. I've tried this one before. It's all right. It's not like it gives you a good back pump and everything. It gives you decent range of motion. It's pretty good, but I think there's better options for working out your back. I really do. And I mean, you can see all these up here for the back and stuff. Like, I think there's better options than this one. So for that reason, I'll put it into C tier as well. I think it's fine, but it's just I feel like there's better ways to work out your back than that one. Next one we have, it looks like Russian twists with a weight. Now, I think Russian twists are just a great core workout in general. I used to be a runner and stuff, and we used to do a lot of like ab workouts and stuff. And Russian twists was one of my favorite ones. And you can like kind of almost change the difficulty with the weight and how your back is positioned with this one, making it a very effective workout and stuff. And I think it's overall very good for your core. So I'll put it into A tier. I think it's a very good at getting that core really strong, getting that whole connection between your like the side and like your abs and just everything. The next one we have are calf killers. I mean calf raisers. People make so many jokes about how horrible and atrocious and scary calf workouts are, and how you have to skipping calves, and calves are genetic and all that. But, me personally, I really enjoy calf workouts, and call me crazy for that, but I think they're pretty good. And having massive calves is like the biggest flex of all time. 50% of it is genetics. And yeah, genetically, I got decent calves, but doing these workouts has definitely helped them get bigger and stronger. And having good calves is just nice. And yes, it burns like hell. It's literally like the most painful thing ever, but just like I don't know, getting off like the set of calf raisers and just gritting your teeth because it hurts so bad. It's just I like somewhere in that, maybe I'm addicted to pain, but somewhere in that you just get a rush of joy. So I'm gonna put raises into A tier, probably the most controversial one of this entire list. But there you go. The next one we have is this is another hamstring workout. This one is garbage compared to hamstring curls. I think this one's terrible. So we're just gonna put her into like E tier, I guess. Ooh, next up we got quad curls. This is like I have an addiction to quad curls. This is like my drug at the gym. I don't know what it is. I just absolutely love these. Maybe because I can max out the machine, maybe because I can just show off like an ego lifter, or maybe because they're just awesome, man. Like I okay, we'll start with the beginning. Like the first reason why these are awesome is because you just get an insane quad pump, like unbelievable. The second reason is you can do a massive amount of weight because it is like literally like one of the strongest parts of your entire body. Third reason is a huge flex when you can do tons of weight with this, and it's just awesome. And you can see your just all your massive like muscles just like pumping and working as hard as they can to lift it up. And you look like an actual like Mr. Olympia guy. Like this guy, you see his legs, yeah, look at that, insane. And then afterward, you just have massive looking quads, and it really helps build quad muscle. And quads are like the best muscle of the leg. So they're probably one of my favorite muscles of all time as well. Just everything around them, the pump and the feeling and the looks and everything. Like quads are just absolutely goated. No brainer, S tier right there. Yep. Next one, we have pec decks, as some may call them. Now, this is a decent chest workout. Like, I think cable flies are better, but because cable flies give you way more like free range of motion, and you can really optimize how you're doing it. These ones, like, they're still good. You get a lot of like motion and a lot of chest pump with this one, but I think cable flies and bench press and stuff like that is just better in general than this one. But if like those are like busy or whatever, like doing this one is completely acceptable. I completely respect someone who chooses to do this one. So for that reason, I'll throw them into B tier because I think they're good, just not the best. Ooh, we got barbell overhead press. Now this one is a goated one among like influencers and stuff because it's another one of those iconic ones. I'm more of a dumbbell person for this one, but barbell is definitely a very goated option. We're throwing them into A tier because it's just very effective, very good pump, very strong, just overall goated. Next up, we have shoulder shrugs. Now, instead of doing shoulder shrugs, I like to do lateral raises where I lean forward a little bit and I get the exact same type of pump, and you get that trap to neck to shoulder connection very well with those. But if you want to do shoulder shrugs, that's completely respectable, very strong, very good workout. I've done them plenty of times in the past, but I'm more of a lateral raise guy. But these ones are also like incredible. So we'll put them into A tier. Ooh, next we have skull crushers. Now, personally, not a big fan of skull crushers. I do not like skull crushers too much. I don't know if I haven't mastered the form or if but I haven't really gotten a good pump out of them. Haven't gotten a really good tricep workout out of them. Like I just don't. They're not too good. They're crushing your skull. I mean, hey, it says it in the name. Some people swear by these, like they love these. And I guess if you get good, these can be pretty effective, but I've never liked them. So I think the combination of people loving them and me kind of not liking them, I'll just put them into C tier in the middle. People are going to despise me for that. I'm sure plenty of people want to put them in S tier, but I'll put them here for now. Pull downs are better. Next we got, oh, is that a Smith machine I see? F tier. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, we got some back squats for us. This is another like iconic workout. Like, come on, it's back squats. I mean, it's back squats. Like, do I even need to explain it? Like, back squats, great pump, insane workout, builds insane amounts of muscle, really gets to show off your strength. Just everything about it, incredible. The only weakness at all is you have to know your form. You have like the learning curve is a little bit higher than some of the other iconic workouts, I would say. But once you get through that learning curve, it is a goated workout, like wonderful. Okay, next one we just have regular dumbbell curls, and this one's a pretty basic one, but extremely effective at building biceps. The one that everyone seems obsessed with. Very good pump. Very you feel strong while doing it. It's quite effective. Me personally, I do them with barbells instead, or like, you know, like the twisty barbell. Yeah, that's actually the official name of it, is the twisty barbell. But very good workout all around. I'll put it into A tier. Next one we got, oh, is that another Smith machine? I mean, it's calf raises, but it's a Smith machine, so that's going into F tier. Okay. Next we got another sort of cable row. I personally haven't seen this one the most, and I have not done this one. This is an interesting one. I really don't know how to feel about this. Interesting. I could see this being effective, but I feel like there's better ways to like work out your back, like, you know, barbell rows, like like the sitting cable rows and all that, lateral pulls, like. But this one, you know, if you want to do this, good, I guess. I can't really judge it. I'll put it into C tier then. Okay, this one literally just looks like a stretch. I don't. Okay, stretching. Stretching's cool and all, I guess. You need to stretch before workouts, but you know, gym bros don't stretch, right? Okay, I don't really know. I'll put it into E tier, I guess. Ooh, okay, here's like the third iconic workout, and that is the deadlift. Now, me, I do hex bar deadlifts because I'm a baby and I'm afraid of hurting my back. But if you're a real man, you do deadlifts. Deadlifts are the iconic, pure display of raw strength. That goes into S tier. Literally, like deadlifts, insane, like many parts of your body workout, huge muscle groups working together to yank that weight up. Very good all-rounder. Deadlifts are the GOAT. Next one, we're flipping tractor tires, looks like. I mean, hey, bro, tire go burr. That's S tier, obviously. Next one, more deadlifts, I guess. I don't. It looks like a deadlift, just with less weight. What are we doing differently here? Oh, this is like a narrow stance deadlift, and this is a wide stance deadlift. Okay, I don't know. I guess whatever deadlift is your preference. I mean, wide stance, I guess, is more like the right way to do it. I don't know. I feel like this one, I don't know. Anyways, next up we have tricep pull downs. I love tricep pull downs. Like, this is the tricep workout to end all tricep workouts. Insane tricep pump, insanely difficult, decent range of motion. Notice I said decent. Like the only weakness is the range of motion isn't perfect, but it's still very solid, very good at building tricep muscles, very effective, very good pump, and yeah, we're putting her into S tier because I do tricep pull downs all the time. Goated. This one, it looks like half of the image is cut off. Is it some sort of oh, I see what he's doing. He's like, yeah, he's doing like barbell rows, but he's standing. This looks like you're gonna get injured if you do this though. Standing, I mean, like, if you're gonna do barbell rows, like, lean forward, man. Like, you're gonna get the same workout and not get injured. So I'm just gonna. This one looks too CrossFit-y to me. I'm putting her into E. I don't like that at all. Next one we have is the good old, like, squat down, throw the ball up, let it fall, squat down. You know, just keep doing that, repeating. Your heart rate will go crazy. You'll feel good and feel pumped, and it's a very good kind of like beginner type workout, but it's also a very good advanced workout when you're trying to like train up for something. Overall, decent, solid workout, and I'll put it into A tier because anything with objects is just freaking awesome. I mean, I guess dumbbells and barbells are objects, but like balls and tires and anything like that is just. Mwah. Next we have, ouch. No, I know what these are. These are too scary for me personally. I don't want to injure my back. I get the appeal to them. It's a very good like lower back workout, and it's still important, but it's so risky of like injuring yourself. I can't bring myself to do something like this. So I'm gonna put it into C tier just for that reason. It's just too sketchy. I don't think it's a bad workout, but it's sketchy. What is a bad workout is lat pulls behind your back. Do not do this. This will destroy your joints. This will destroy you. You will be injured many times, and you will not be able to lift when you're 45 years old because of this workout right here. Don't do these. Do not do those. But anyways, here is the final tier list of all the different workouts. I'm doing this to the best of my abilities and best of experiences. I'm not a professional yet. Most people are probably gonna laugh at this and stuff and be like, "What the hell are you even talking about?" And I know I've repeated myself a lot, but here's the final tier list. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the tier list, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.